so as stated, several days have gone by now. So here's Dave's unit, the one that I was working on, which obviously the transformer's gone. In comes my unit next to it, and then in the next clip we now have another Bremi unit. So the original one I'm working on, my one, and the donor. So Dave has sent a complete new Bremi unit, which we're going to use for parts. Obviously we've taken the stops, sorry, the PCB standoffs out of it to use at the back of Dave's board over here when there was some missing, and he's tested and the transformer's evidently good in there. So let's open that up, we'll have a look inside, see what we can see for the transformer. I don't know what you call three Bremis, a gaggle of Bremis, I don't know. But yeah, quite a few, you've never seen three before. So although this is a donor unit, I'm still going to treat this as if this would be something I would have in for repair. So I've got myself a pot and I'll keep all the screws and everything in here because I need to keep them separate to the other one because I don't want to get them muddled up. So let's have a look what we've got. Oh. Ooh, that's looking rather brown, isn't it? There's obviously been a lot of heat gone in there on that top. It's burning here. So yeah, I wouldn't like to say whether them valves are really good. But anyway, here's the bit we're after, which is the transformer. Now, the windings on the transformer, i.e. the wire that you can see down in there, looks in very good condition. The other one was black, so it looks like that may be okay. Now, I've got to make a note of the wiring on here because the wiring on here could be different to what we've got before. It looks the same. I'm not quite sure about these two wires here. I think mine were red. So we need to have a look. Now, that wire there, that black wire, looks extra shiny. I don't know whether that's the coating or whether that's been subjected to some heat. I'll have to have a look. But the other thing as well is there's loads of wiring down here, and it looks like that could come out of the transformer as well. Now I've not ventured down into here, and then obviously there's wires down here, so I'm going to have to really seriously do some notes on the wiring layout. Now what I'm going to do provisionally is I'm going to desolder the terminals. Now you can see on here this one has got an earth going across here and an earth going across there. Now Dave's one only had one on, so if that fell off he wouldn't have had the separate one, but these are not the best, hence why he's now got three on there, so he would always have an earth. Now obviously this has got a capacitor missing from it, so whether that's the fault with it I don't know, but yeah, and that's definitely been changed. That's no longer that massive resistor, so someone has been in here doing some work. Oh, and then you've obviously got this wire here which looks like it goes in there as well. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is off camera I'm going to get my notes out. Start labelling up some of these wires before I disconnect them, and then once I've disconnected the ones off the board, we'll see about doing some of this other bits. Looks like there's bolts that come up through the bottom to get the transformer out, if you can see them just down there, so it should lift out, but it's this other wiring I need to get my head round. So, but the good thing is at the end of it, at least we'll have a complete set of wiring instructions for replacing the transformer, because I've not done one before on the Bremi. As I say, mine was purely on the board, so, and that's what I've done with Dave's. So yeah, another bit of knowledge gained. Right, let me get the book. So I've taken the bottom cover off to expose these wires a bit more. Then I've got this one for the fuse, and obviously this is the incoming main, so I need to label this up as wire 2. Just doing my diagram here. so that when obviously I put them back together I know that's wire 1 and it goes to here. It's going to be a lot of wiring to label up, so it's going to take me some time to do, but anyway, what's the time now? 18 minutes past 6 in the morning. Right, I'm going to have to think about winding up, get going to work. So I've got a day's work to do now. Right, I'll leave the video there and in the next clip I'll be back.